Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. So the secret to making money online is buy low, sell high. I think that's pretty much the secret to making money anywhere. And the lower amount that you can pay for an item and the more you can sell it for, obviously, the bigger profit you're going to have and the better it's going to be for your bottom line and your business. So I tried to break down my bins haul into segments this time. And what I wanted to share with you guys was 20 items that I paid $1.99 for at my Goodwill outlet and how much I think I'm going to be able to flip them all into once they've all sold. So the amount that I have estimated that I should be able to make off of these $2 is about $400. So that is the way I want to try to run my business. The more items I can get for less, that I can flip for a higher profit. I love going to the Goodwill outlet. I love going to the bins because I can buy things by the pound. But when I'm looking at these items, the best use of my money is to try to get as much as possible for as little as possible. So books being 5 for $1 and ceramic glass breakables, 20 items for $1.99. That includes everything from lamps to pictures to mugs, everything. So I've got 20 items here that I've picked up at the Goodwill outlet that I'm going to talk you through why I picked them up and what I think I'm going to be able to get for them. Hello, my name is Margaret and welcome to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. I'm a homeschool mom that flips on eBay to make money to help support my family. If you're new here, I'd love to welcome you. Go down there and hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it so that you're notified when I put out more content about reselling online. So the first item I want to share with you, I talked about a little bit yesterday in my shipping video, but this I did get in the Goodwill outlet, and it's a ceramic deer or reindeer, and it is on the bottom, it is marked a home good piece. Now that sticker is going to come right off because I don't want to leave that on there. That $14.99 price is not what I'm going to price this at. That might seem like the no-brainer way to go, like just price it what it's priced at the bottom, right? Or it's used, so you have to price it less. No ma'am, no sir. This is a really cool piece. It looks mid-century modern, even though it's not, so I could say that it's a reproduction mid-century modern piece, you know, Christmas decoration, deer, reindeer, and I'm probably going to put about $35 on this. Maybe more. And if you want to dispute any of the prices, you think I should go higher or lower, I love to hear from you in the comments, and I love to hear your reasons why. So the next piece I am surprised was not totally broken. This is a little bisque doll, and the head is a little wobbly on it. So, but I can show you underneath. It still has the tag, hand-dressed antique bisque baby doll, and it says Shackman down there, Shackman, New York. And Shackman is an old doll maker. There's, you know, if you see that brand, that's something that's out there. Now, here was my thought process on this little doll. There were a few different dolls that were like this one, and what I noticed was this one's got like a little bow tie mouth. Others of them have just like a straight line mouth. I don't know this for a fact, but my instincts is telling me that this little like bow tie style mouth, I'm sure there's another name for that, but the little mouth that's like that is going to be more desirable than just the straight line mouth. The prices that I saw were about the same, but I'm going to go with my gut and price it a little bit higher. The ones that I saw up there were selling for about $15 or so, but I'm probably going to price mine around that $20 mark, maybe a little bit more, $22, and just wait and see what happens because frequently I get surprised and it sells for a little bit more. I'll take really nice pictures. Isn't she sweet? I know some of y'all get freaked out by baby dolls, but this one will hopefully sell fast and not have any creepy spirits lurking under her little petticoats. So the next piece is not something I would normally pick up. This is a cat welcome sign, and luckily the tag is still on the back. So I was able to see that it's Hermitage Pottery welcome sign, and I wouldn't have normally picked this up if it wasn't so cheap because it just looks kind of, I don't know, country. I don't know. It doesn't seem like something that would sell for a lot. Personally, I wouldn't have normally thought that. And I didn't find this cat. I found I think it was a sheep, and it was selling for about $12 or $15. So I'm probably going to put this cat up for about $15, even though it's probably not something I would have normally picked up. Even at $1, I probably would have been like, I don't know. I don't want to spend $1 on that. But for 10 cents, you better believe it. I'll flip 10 cents into $10, $15. No problem. And it's a cat. Cats win. The next item that I picked up were these plates. I got 2 of them. They luckily had the sticker still on the back. So I was able to see that they were Toyo, made China, it says. And I found this plate up for sale on, I believe it was Etsy, for $17.50 for one of them. It's pretty cool. It's got this kind of crazed look underneath. That crazing, it looks like kind of crackling or cracking underneath the glaze. But I think this was done intentionally. But it's also got really cool butterflies and bugs throughout. So I think someone's really going to like that. Now, my outlet has frequently got lots of plates and bowls, but I try to be really picky about the plates and bowls I pick up because I don't want them sitting around too long. And so I thought this one was unique enough. I picked up another one. I believe I got it from there. Maybe in a garage sale, but it was a purple kind of toile style plate. And so if it's not unique enough, then I probably won't pick it up if it's something that's just like a Walmart type plate. The next item, I'm at a little bit of a crossroads with myself trying to figure out how to price it. It looks like just a yellow ceramic mug, but inside there is a frog, 3-dimensional little frog inside, which is adorable. The prices on mugs like this I've seen anywhere from $25, $30 all the way up to $60+. There's not a ton of them up there, and none of them are exactly the same. None of the little frogs inside are the same. None of the glazes on the outside are the same. So that's one of the reasons I'm not sure where to price it. The other reason is it's got some damage. So it has this crack on the inside, and it definitely has crazing, like I talked about with that plate. You can see inside the crazing, which is like that crackling under the glaze. And then also the crack kind of extends over onto the outside of the mug. But it's cool, it's yellow. So my thought was I'm going to go ahead and list it for probably around $20, even if I'm dreaming. I'm going to price it a little bit higher than, my get's like, oh, maybe nobody's going to want it because of that damage. But maybe there's somebody out there who this is their thing. They collect mugs with frogs in the bottom, and they don't have this one, and they don't care that it's cracked. They're not drinking out of it anyway. They just want it for their collection. And so they're willing to pay the $20 for it. This is the little angel and the little devil sitting on your shoulder, right? I got a frog and a toad over here, telling me just list it a little higher and just see what happens. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go on the higher end and hope that I've got a buyer out there that is collecting these that doesn't care that it's got a little crack and damage on it. The next mug that I got, you might wonder why I picked this particular mug up, because it just says School Vision of Texas on one side. And then on the other side, this is why I got it. I picked it up because it has this authorized education sales agent, not because it has a gross little bug that needs to be cleaned off. But I don't see a lot of Apple products like this. And so I thought it would be worth me checking it out, because the way my outlet works is you pay $2 for 20 items, or if you have 15 items, it's still $2. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to be paying $2 anyway. Let me go ahead and pick up this mug and just put it in with my 20 items, because that way, it's nothing if I have to get rid of it, and it's not worth anything. So anyway, I'm going to try to sell it for about $12. It might sit for a while. It might be something I eventually pull down and redonate. I'm fully aware of that, but hopefully it will surprise me and sell very quickly. My next item is this really cool mask, It's made from some sort of clay, it looks like, and it's painted. It's ready to hang on the wall. It's small. It's really cool. The thing that really caught my attention with it is that blue, that cobalt blue on its face. So I think these colors are really going to stand out for somebody who might want an item like this in their home decor, because on a wall or wherever you put that, that's really going to pop. So I'm probably going to list this for around $15 to $17. All right, my next item is this cool little terracotta fish. And this on the back, it still has its original Goodwill tag, but it made it to the bins. Still not broken, thankfully. And it says Monterosso and then 5 Terry. So I couldn't find one just like this, and I wish that the colors were a bit bolder, but it might be perfect for somebody else who maybe has a terracotta sort of fresco look in their home and wants more muted colors that looks like that fresco style painting where it's, sorry, I keep banging on it, painted and like soaked into the wall. It might fit in just perfectly. So I'm probably going to put this up around $17. My thought process on pricing it like that is that I couldn't find one like it. And somebody I think is going to see it and just have to have it. That this is going to be the one and nothing else is going to do. The other ones that they've seen just weren't right. And so this is what I'm pricing mine at. That's my thought process. Tell me what you think. So the next thing that I picked up for my 20 items for $2 was this glass heart trinket box. It's pretty heavy. I don't think it's crystal, just based on the colors. I'm not seeing a lot of like sparkly rainbowy colors. And it's not something I would normally pick up because it just, maybe it's just my thing. I'm just like, it looks kind of like, whatever. But when I started looking up similar items, there's one almost exactly like it listed for $26 on Etsy. So I'm probably going to list it in that range because I saw them listed anywhere from $10 to $35. And again, some were smaller than this. But I may start taking, if this sells for $20, $25 in my shop, I may start looking at these more carefully when I go out. But yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. Probably price it around $20. And I will keep you posted on this. Let me know if you've sold any glass heart trinket boxes like this one. And what did it sell for? Next up is this Coffee Traders mug. And I am not 100% sure, again, on this one, what I'm going to price it at. There are other mugs. This is a Sunset Hill Stoneware, which I think, from what I can tell, looking on eBay, is that they create mugs for different companies. So I've seen this brand, but with different logos on their mugs. So I'm probably going to put this up for around $17. This brand had a mug up on their site, but they're sold out, and the price before it was sold out was $17. So maybe maybe I should price it a little higher than that then. So I might price this closer to $19 or $20. Look at me change my price. Again, I prefer to price a little bit higher and just kind of hold out for a buyer or accept a best offer because somebody might come along and buy it for the high price. All right, this mug is a little bit different. It is another one of those Apple promotional mugs, making schools more productive since, or whatever, ITTE 989, whatever that is. But this one has got Apple Lover, and it also has Cyclist. So I think that this one is definitely going to go for a little bit more. I have a feeling it's going to sell faster because there are going to be people who like to cycle, and there are going to be people who like Apple products, and there are going to be people who are both. And they're going to think, oh, this would be a cool mug to have. Big old apple, much bigger than the other one that had just like a little apple on the back. So it's got a really big showy apple. Guy on his bike. So this one is probably going to go up. My gut is telling me to list it around $30. So I'm going to probably try it in that range, around $30. And then I can always bring it down. But it's got more ins, like inroads for people who want to buy it, which is good. So I'm going to price it a little bit higher. I did pull this little shell out of the bins. I don't know the exact name of this. I'm sure one of you guys will, or I can ask Jason. Jason T. Smith will for sure know, or his mom Peggy will know. But I pulled this out of the bins, and my thought was either if it's something that's worth selling by itself, I'll sell it by itself. If not, I'll hang on to it until I get some other shells that I can lot it up with to sell for, I'm not even sure how much. So I'm guessing by itself it would be $5 or $10. I'm guessing. But again, there are some seashells that are worth more than others. And I don't know. I don't know about this one. So I will be on the lookout for pricing on that one. These next little guys, they are not actually breakable, but the lady at the checkout let me put them with my breakable items. They are sort of a resin little elephants. So they're yellow polka dot elephants. They're kind of cute and goofy looking. So here's the thing. I couldn't find anything like them. And my thought process on these are somebody is going to be decorating their child's nursery bedroom in elephants or yellow elephants or whatever. And these are going to be exactly right. So I'm probably going to list these together for $15. Tell me if you think that's not enough or if I'm crazy. I don't know. I really think that somebody's going to want these and they're just going to have them. Next, we have a mug. Go Mug Life. This mug says, "You are so very loved." And you are. Let's be cheesy for a minute. This is the brand Our Name is Mud. And I will probably list this mug around $15. You know me. Part of me wants to list it for more. I just love that pink. It reminds me of my grandmother. This was her pink, that kind of mauve, dusty rose pink. So if she was still with us, then this would probably just be going straight to my grandmother. So anyway, this mug will probably go up for around $15, $20. I'll look and see what else I see out there, but I see one up for $15. I feel like I could get more. I do. Maybe it's just my personal attachment and heartstrings thinking it's worth more than that. This next item I almost didn't get, but I went back and picked it up. So it is, let's see if you know, if you saw this, sorry, my ring light is just really gonna, would you be able to tell us what this is if you saw it? All right. This is called a flower frog. Let me know if I said this wrong. And these are pins in here. So it's a pin frog flower holder. And I couldn't find one just like this one. I saw one that had the frog, the pin off to the side like this, but it was rectangular and blue and white. And it was selling for $60 something. So, oh my goodness. I put about $35 is what I thought I might list this for, but I might actually go a bit higher. It is signed, so somebody made it on the bottom. I'll have to see if I can make out that name. I don't think it's going to really help me. I'm just going to have to find some better keywords for the shape. I mean, other than circular, but the style, the shape, kind of looks like a UFO. It's definitely Japanese looking, I would think, Asian inspired. So tell me if you think I could get more than $35 for this. It almost feels like a giant cookie. Like I just want to eat it like that. But it's not a cookie. I won't eat it later. Next up, this is another, I might as well get another thing because I have to have 20 items to make my $2, or it's just going to be $2 anyway. And that's these snowman salt and pepper shakers. They'll probably sell for about $10. Let's probably put them up for $10 or $15. But again, I didn't have to, but I wanted to get the most bang for my buck. And if I was going to spend $2 and get 20 items, then I wanted to get 20 items. Dadgummit. Now this one I'm not keeping, but I love it. And it's the seagulls from Nemo. Mine, 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 mine. Mine, mine, mine. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. So there's the bottom of it. It's got a little seagull on the inside. He's saying, mine. I mean, come on, this is the perfect coffee mug, right? Mine. Look, I'm not talking myself into keeping this mug. But especially, I should say, because I see solds of this mug anywhere from $15 to $35. So the one that I saw that sold for $35 was free shipping, but still that would make it at least $20, $25, probably $25 or so, because it would cost about $8 to ship this. So I'll probably list it around $27. That's my thought process. And I'm going to take really good pictures. Beautiful pictures. And sell it hopefully very quickly so that I don't keep it. I'm going to share with you something that I'm very disappointed about. I was really excited about this, but it broke. So I was very, very excited about this Princess Bride glass that I got. It was a special glass done for Alamo Draft House, and it's got Wesley and Buttercup tumbling down the hill into the fire swamp. They're about to go into the fire swamp, and it's cracked. And I don't think it was cracked when I picked it up, so it must have cracked at some point in the moving it from the bins to my house. And I'm so sad about this, because I probably could have sold it for about $30. I'm not thinking about that right now. These things happen, right? These things happen. The next item is this World's Greatest Boss mug. And I thought at first, like, oh, that's kind of like The Office, but I think his says World's Best Boss, so it's a little bit off. But I'll probably list this around $12 or $15. The next piece I got was this terracotta. It's one of those little Christmas houses that you would make your village out of. I didn't see a whole lot that were terracotta like this. It is a Pier 1 piece, and I've seen some that have a terracotta style like roof, but then the rest of the house is glazed. So I am not sure. I'm thinking I'm probably going to put it up for around $20, $25. Let me know if you think I should sell it for more. If you want to tell me I should sell it for less, you can, but I'm not going to, so there. And lastly, I was so excited that this wasn't even separated out. This was like in the bin with all of the other like heavy just houseware stuff, that this wasn't broken or opened up or anything like that. And it is a glass nativity ornament set. So they are Christmas ornaments. They hang. And I looked at this brand and I couldn't find this exact one from this brand, but I found others. Depending on the brand, it really jacked the price all over the place. So there were some that were like selling for $20, $25. They were smaller. And then there were some like German glass ones that were selling for $100+. So my initial thought was to put them up kind of in the middle and around that $75 range. But then a part of me was like, oh, that's too much. I don't know. So tell me what you think. I need help on this one. So, I mean, maybe if I did $10 a piece, right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So maybe like 50 or $60. I don't know. Tell me what you think. I mean, I'll take really good pictures of them. Tell me what you think on that. Maybe I'll put them up around $50. I know this was an eclectic lot of stuff, but I'm really hoping to make about $400 on these $2 that I spent, and that would be an amazing turnover, an amazing profit. Before you go, I would love to invite you to come follow me over on Instagram. If you're on Facebook, I'm there as well, Texas Gal Treasures. I share all kinds of things, not just reselling stuff. Sometimes I have really silly memes, whatever you want to call them. And, you know, just to make your day a little brighter. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.